everybody, hope you're all doing good and well. This is my second video on YouTube. Please press subscribe and the ring thing to get notified once I post a new video. So, today's episode is about hostels. Would you rather stay in a hostel or a hotel? If you're looking for something super fancy, if you're with your family, if you're with a bunch of fancy friends, I guess these are the only possibilities to stay in a hotel. Yeah, hostel all the way. Why? Because you would need to meet people throughout the way. If you're traveling solo for a pretty long while, even for a short duration, you would need to meet people. Whenever, whatever. You just would need to meet new people, whether they're travelers as well, so they'd be roaming around, or they're actually locals. So they know the places, they would take you around, they would guide you through, they would tell you, go this place, go that place, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Prices of hostels actually depends on where you are. Okay, so they vary, definitely. They're either the same price as a hotel or lower. So if you're going to stay somewhere fancy, there are actually pricey hostels as well, and they're very affordable. Well, some people do have hostels as their first option just because of the money. Whereas some other people just enjoy it, yeah, because it's super nice. Speaking of Southeast Asia, well, you can stay at a hostel starting off $2 per night. Yup, $2. I actually stayed at a couple of hostels for $2 per night, up to whatever. But it's so cheap. It's affordable. If you're looking for something affordable, it is. It's clean. You're going to be staying with a lot of people, or maybe a few, depending on your choice, because there are options from staying with 12 people in the same room down to 3 people in the same room. So I did both. I actually preferred a lot of people all together because it was so much fun and you get to know a lot of new people, a lot of travelers. Whereas the 3 people in the same room was much of, okay, we made friends all together, 3 of us. Actually, 2 of them were actually friends from the very first beginning. So yeah, I made friends with both of them and it was so much fun, and we chilled together as if we're like traveling all together ever since we began our journey, our tour, whatever. So it was fun, but I mean, I was lucky I had these fun girls with me in the same room. And it was more of a hotel thing, not a hostel, whereas it was a hostel. Actually, I got a free upgrade to that. Okay, never mind. Pros and cons of staying at a hostel. So first thing, there are times where you can't speak at all because it's the regulations that you don't speak post 11, 10, 12. Depends on where you are, what hostel is that, what is the regulation of the hostel, but basically you can't just make noises post a certain time and nothing at all. You'll pay a fine if you do. And early morning, you have to wake up because the sun's everywhere, the lights are on, everybody's super hyped up, everybody's packing or just doing something, preparing for checkout, preparing for breakfast, whatsoever. So it is time restricted. Another con about staying at a hostel is that everybody's feeling cold and you're feeling hot. Then it's actually hot. You get to decide based on everybody else. You can't just decide on your own and be like, okay guys, I'm turning the AC down. This is not an option because you're not alone, right? Speaking of lockers, you definitely have to bring your lock. They can be very big or they can be polka dots lock, really, really small lock. And keeping their keys, you can be so stupid just like me and keep both keys in one place. So that if you lost this, you lost your luggage, you lost everything, it's all gone, blah, 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 bye. So, if you're looking for some privacy, it depends. First thing, let's go to the categorization. There's a female dorm, There's a male dorm and there's a mixed dorm. You get to choose whatever. Most of the hostels do have these three options so that people are actually comfortable where they're sleeping. And you gotta be picky. For me, I'd rather definitely stay in the female hostel dorms because because it's like free, relaxing. You get to meet a lot of female travelers as well, which is good for me. Yeah. So, post the categorization of the female-male mixed dorms, you go in and then there's a bunch of beds and then you're guided to your bed. First thing you have to look at is, oh, excuse me, where's the locker? So, to the very first step, when you actually were booking that on booking.com on your laptop and then you check, do they have lockers? Yes, check. Are they big lockers? I don't know, gotta ask. Email them, call them, whatsoever. Because this is very crucial. If you're having a lot of stuff that you need to keep safe, then you need to make sure they actually do have a big locker. If they don't, and if you don't have much of stuff that you need to keep safe, so basically you would need a backpack or some smaller bag to keep all your valuable stuff inside, your laptop, your cards, your money, your keys, whatsoever, and then put them in the small locker and then lock and you're good to go. So the lockers could be down there or like underneath the bed, or they could be like big separate from the beds, or I don't know. You just gotta ask, okay? Okay, so regarding the bathroom, there are some hostels, there are some dorms with the bathroom inside, and it's definitely shared with everybody else in the same room. And there are other dorms with a bathroom outside, and it's shared with several dorms. So it depends. If you're lucky enough, you'll have your bathroom inside so that you wouldn't be packing much to go shower at the bathroom. And if you don't, then your stuff going to shower. Now to the pros! So, staying at a hostel is a very good way to meet travelers, to meet new people, to meet people your age. Mostly the age of the ones staying at a hostel are an average of 22, 24, 25, this age range, probably. So, it's very interesting to be around them, especially if you're within the same age range as well. And most of the time, they're super lost the way you are, and then you just grab a map of the city you're in and you'll be like, okay, let's get lost in the city instead of me getting lost alone. So you get lost as a bunch of dumb travelers. Yeah, we are. Where are you? Yeah, signal's very bad. Stop that, Putra Heights, yes, Mostly hostels do host parties, so you have plans for the night, you have plans for the day, you have food tours, you have everything. It's more of a community. You're not just traveling on your own, even if you're not meeting new travelers, but then you're within this community. Yeah, you're not alone. Another day has... So if you're ever booking a hostel, first thing, you need to make sure they do have a locker. Second thing, you need to make sure they do have ACs in the room. Third thing, is it a 12 bunch bed room or is it a 3 bunk bed room? Yeah. So I booked a bed in the 7 bedroom, and guess what? I got free upgrade because they're all fully booked, and I booked it a long while ago. So here's a tip and trick, and that is the locker, the lock, the key, the toilet, bathtub, so fancy for a hostel, and a morning coffee place. Here's the pool. How to meet people. You're now at the hostel, all is good, chose the hostel over the hotel. I still don't have any friends. So if you don't have friends within your dorm, which is probable if you're staying in a female dorms and there are not a lot of female travelers, so then you go to breakfast next morning and then you find a lot of people probably grouped up over there, and then you sneak peek and check which one's your favorite group, and then you just jump in there with your plate and be like, good morning, now you're just best friends for life. Yeah, this is how it goes. This is how it is. And here's a video to one of my best hostels ever. Okay, so for now, thank you so much for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye!